Welcome to Idiot's Diary. This is a C programming tutorial series. Last time we have discussed about the introduction of C, and in this video we will continue our discussion about the introduction of C. Let's continue our discussion with the range calculation in C. In C, integer occupied the 4 bytes means the 32 bits. The memory map for the 32 bits is given as below. In this memory map, the leftmost bit is called the sign bit, which is used to store the sign of a number that can be a positive and negative. For positive, here we store the 1, and for negative we store the 0. Rest of the 31 bits is used for the data storage. So let's see how the binary data is stored in memory. Suppose you have only one digit or one bit to store the data, then you can only create two combinations, that is 0 and 1. If you want to increase this combination, then you have to repeat this combination again and prefix first two combination with 0 and then next two combination with 1. In this way, with the 2 bits you can create 4 combination. If you want to increase this combination, then you again copy this combination and then put 0 before the first 4 combination and put 1 before the last 4 combination. Here we see that if you have a 1 bit, then you can create only 2 combo, that is 2 to the power 1. In the similar manner, if you have 2 bit, then you can create 4 combo, that is 2 to the power 2. In the similar manner, if you have 3 bits, then you can create 8 combo, that is 2 to the power 3. And finally, if you have a 31 bits, then you can create 2 to the power 31 combo. Including the sign bit, you can create plus or minus 2 to the power 31 combo. So the range of the integer is minus 2 to the power 31 to 2 to the power 31 minus 1. Here in the positive we decrease the 1 because 0 is also including in the positive range. Let's come back to the presentation. As we see in the demonstration that if integer occupied 32 bits, then 1 bit is used for the sign and rest of the 31 bits is used for the data storage, and the possible combination with the 31 bit is plus minus 2 to the power 31. So the range of the integer is minus 2 to the power 31 to 2 to the power 31 minus 1. In the similar manner, you can calculate the range for the character, as we know that the character occupy the 1 byte, that is the 8 bits. So the possible range for the character is minus 2 to the power 7 to 2 to the power 7 minus 1. Note that this formula is only work for the integral types, not work for the floating point and decimal types. So let's move to the use of the unsigned keywords in C. Sometimes we want to store the positive numbers only. So why we sacrifice the sign bit for the sign? In this case, you can use the sign bit for storing the data by declaring your variable with the unsigned keyword. If you prefix your declaration with the unsigned, then the negative part from your range will be removed and added to the positive part, and your range will be double. So the range of the unsigned integer is 0 to 2 to the power 32 minus 1. In the similar manner, the range of the unsigned keyword is 0 to 2 to the power 8 minus 1. Next, discuss about the comments in C. Comment is the non-executable part of the program. Sometimes you want to write something that clarify your program. In this case, you can do this by using the comments. There are two types of comments in C. First is multi-line comment. Multi-line comment is written between the backslash star and star backslash, and single line comment is always starts with the double backslash and ends with the end of the line. Comment is generally used for the documentation and increase the understanding or readability of your program. Nested comments are not allowed. Now we will discuss about how to print something on the output screen in C. In C, to print something on the output screen, the printf function is used. At first, we will discuss about what is a function. So I said that function is anything which does something. To understand this fact, let's take an example. In my office, I asked my office boy to bring a pizza from the pizza shop. Then he asked me the way of the pizza shop, and I tell him. On the next day, I asked him to repeat the same thing, and I didn't want that he again asked the same route of the pizza shop on the next day, and he should be remember the route of the pizza shop. In the similar manner, in the programming, if I perform some task once, then I want that it should be remembered, and the way to do this in the program is called function. So, function is the collection of statements which performs an specific task. Each function name is followed by a pair of parentheses, and if function requires some input to work, then it is supplied by passing the argument between the parentheses. Let's discuss some example of printf. Suppose I want to print hello in C, so I have to write the printf hello. Here the hello is enclosed in double quotes because hello is a string, and the output of this statement will be hello. In the next example, I want to print two variables a and b which have the value 5 and 10. If I write the statement printf ab, then the output will be a and b. Obviously, this is not the correct output. To print two integers, we have to write printf %d, comma a, comma b, which print 5 and 10. Here, %d is called format specifier. To understand the format specifier in the better way, we know that whenever we create a variable, the memory is reserved for the variable and the value is stored in the variable. When I give the print command to print the variable, I don't know which value is stored in that memory space, but I know the type of the variable. So I know that when I print the value is an integer type. So I give the %d stands for the decimal integer. Here the %d specifies that the value which is going to be printed is a decimal integer. So let's discuss the general rule to write the printf. The general rule to write the printf is printf formatted string, comma, list of variable, where the list of variable is the optional part, and in the programming, the optional part is enclosed in the square brackets while we specify the syntax. The formatted string is the combination of characters and format specifiers. Here, the list of the format specifier with their data type is given. Read carefully before moving further. In the next video, we will discuss about how to create C program and the requirement for creating the C program. So be prepared till the next video. Keep watching, keep learning. Thank you very much.